Hello class, I'm Chance McKeska in the Sports Marketing and Media degree program, and for my Art in the Industry assignment, I decided to interview Christopher Woodward. Mr. Woodward is an instructor for the sports marketing students and has many years of experience in the professional wrestling entertainment industry. When asked, "What do you see as the role of the visual arts today in your profession?" Woodward responded, "The role of visual arts is to create engagement. With so many options for consumers, you need to grab their attention, hook them in, and keep them engaged. Otherwise, they will quickly move on to something else. More than ever, first impressions are critical, and if you put something interesting, be it a headline or a photo, on a website, it will entice someone to read more. If not, they might click away and never get around to checking out your content." Do you believe that new communications and media technologies that make imagery almost instantly available are having a positive or negative impact on your industry? Woodward replied, "I actually believe that the instant gratification of the world today has both a positive and negative impact. The positive is the accessibility of images and the ease of obtaining them. You want a picture of someone? Just Google their name and you'll have a slew of images at your fingertips. The negative is that I believe you can then take for granted the efforts behind capturing of an image. There's a lot of work and thought that sometimes gets disregarded now, as if anyone can capture it. Another impact is we've become a bit spoiled at times. We don't wait for things anymore, and maybe as a result we don't appreciate them as much." For my next question I asked, "What popular images do you see that are frequently repeated throughout your industry?" Woodward said, "Professional wrestling, in particular Hulk Hogan, made the idea of flexing and posing popular in pop culture. Bodybuilders did it for years, but in the 1980s, Hogan's post-match flexing became ingrained in a generation, and you see people, even with no muscle tone at all to speak of, mimicking his poses in pictures everywhere from sporting events to red carpets." "What is your favorite style of visual art, and who is your favorite artist?" Christopher said, "Photography is always my favorite, going back to my days in professional wrestling when I would see ringside photographers literally risking their body to get shots of athletes in midair as they flung their bodies in and out of the ring. Photographers like Erwin Markowitz and George Tahinos, who are probably unknown outside their own industry, did some amazing work capturing a unique industry. Away from my own business ventures, I've always appreciated the photography of Ross Halfine, who shoots many concerts and bands." For my final question I asked, "How has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process?" Woodward responded, "I think that I have always related back to engagement in my creative process. Grab the attention and hook them in so they can check out the content on the website. That being said, I believe that a pleasant image will always go a long way, so while some might gravitate towards the ugly side of sports, such as its mistakes or injuries, I think that I far more prefer the beauty of a perfect play or moments being captured.